Welcome back. So if you think you can't teach your old dog new tricks, or maybe you're just having some behavioral problems with your pooch, we've got help for you. Sandie Lampe's here, and she's got some great friends with her. Hi, Sandy.
Good morning.
What do you have here?
Look at this bus.
This is awesome.
Right? Well, this is a rock star bus.
It is.
But our rock stars this morning are veterinarians. And they're kicking off a tour, and they're starting in San Diego. We're very lucky that they chose KUSI to kick off this tour. And this morning we have very special guests. We have Dr. Deborah Horowitz, we have Dr. Petra Curtins, and they have very special credentials, only 55 in the whole United States. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about the tour and what this bus and everything, what is this all about?
Well, the Keep the Love Alive bus tour, sponsored by SIVA Animal Health and the American College of Veterinary Behaviorists, has one main goal, and that's to diminish pet relinquishment to shelters. And we know that most people who give up their pets to shelters give them up because of their behavior.
Yeah. Absolutely, and well, you're from San Diego.
That's right.
We have you right here. Tell us, what is one of the main problems that you see with people coming with behavior problems? I know that sometimes people get very discouraged if their pet changes their behavior.
Yeah. Amazingly enough, it's really the very simple everyday problems, the jumping up, the pulling, walking down the road, having a really hard time with it. Sometimes dogs don't like to stay alone, and it gets a little bit more complicated. A lot of training issues that can be very easily addressed, and then on occasion problems that need a bit more specialized care, such as a veterinary behaviorist would provide.
And that's what this tour is all about.
The tour stands for Keep the Love Alive, and LOVE stands for Lean on Veterinary Expertise, because we want pet owners to know that they should go to their veterinarian to get the advice that they need about behavior problems, make sure that there's no medical problem, and they're medically sound behavioral techniques we can use, like pheromones, behavior modification. We can keep pets in their homes. That's what the tour is all about.
So who's this guy down here?
This is Millie. Millie is one of the dogs that is at the San Diego Humane Society right now. And
She's
we're working
looking for
with
a
her.
home.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she's available. She's looking for a home. She's a very good girl. She's actually with our campers. We have summer camp right now, spending a lot of time with our campers, and soon she will be ready to be a canine good citizen. She's a very well-behaved young lady.
Now you're going to be visiting how many cities on this tour?
The tour stops at 6 cities, and there's a pet fair in each city where we encourage veterinarians and pet owners to get together and talk about behavior issues. We are going to be in Chicago, New York, Kansas City, Dallas, Atlanta, and LA.
Well, it's the Rockstar Tour.
It's the Rockstar Tour. We've got the bus, and we want to keep that love alive.
So once again, in San Diego, the tour is...
The tour is kicking off here because the American Veterinary Medical Association annual meeting is here.
Great.
So we want to be able to have the whole veterinary community behind our bus, because it is Lean on Veterinary Expertise. We as veterinarians can help you keep your pets.
And I do one last word of advice for people. We got some information on the screen for everybody. But as you mentioned, there's some really typical problems, right, Sandy, that seem like the jumping up or something so that can be so easily cured can help families that are having real issues with some of their pets.
Well, you can actually see your dog looks depressed, right?
Yeah.
Or they don't want to go outside. And these are very important problems, because as the dog owner or the pet owner, and I think every pet owner has had some experience with this, you know, what do you do? And now we know what to do. Now we know where to go. We call our vet, right? But we also have these specialists. What are the credentials beside being a veterinarian that you need?
Members of the American College of Veterinary Behaviorists have advanced training, not only in behavior, but in pharmacology and neurology. We have to publish, and then we have to write 3 case reports that our peers review, and then we get to sit for a 2-day exam. So we're very specialized in behavior, and our goal is to help owners with their pets with minor behavior problems like jumping up, and complex behavior problems like tail spinning and chasing. And we can do all of that and more.
Now, how do we find out about this? If you have a problem with your pet, where do we go? Send us to the right place.
Well, first, if you're interested in the tour, you can go to keepthelovealive.com. And if you want to know about where to find a veterinary behaviorist, you can go to our website, dacvb.org, or you can go to the American Veterinary Medical Association.
Very nice.
They also have all that listed.
Sandy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Deborah, Petra, thank you so much as well. You did a great job. You behaved very well for this
She's the
segment, of
best.
course. All right, great information. All right, we'll be back with much more. Checking in with Mike Castellucci as well. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
I knew I had to keep my love alive. Keep my love my love alive.